welcome all you sheeple. You know exactly what time it is. It's time for some more Frostpunk. We're gonna give it another crack. I think we'll get a little further than what, like day 5 or 6. Oh damn, I love this intro, but I won't make you sit through it again. Here we go. So we know what we need to do. First things first, we are going to, well, just manage some roads. So I'll probably cut this out just because you've already seen it. Maybe I'll fast forward it. Ooh, I've made a mistake there, but there we go, that should do it anyway. Oh, once we fix that, we can just quite easily make the road there. We don't need this corpse disposal. Just trying to think of what roads we actually needed to keep buildings functioning. Okay, so there we go. Oh, yeah, we don't need that one. So what we will do is turn that up. We do have quite a bit of wood. Gathering post, will turn that on. Steel. Gathering post. We don't need the coal just yet. I think we will cop the fact that we won't be able to heat all the homes. This time we're not going to try and fulfill that promise, at least not yet, just because I don't think it's worth losing that hope, because once we dipped below that, there was seriously no coming back from it, which was quite intense, really. Maybe if I had built those watchtowers a little earlier, that wouldn't have been the case, but well, it is what it is, as you would say. So we are going to get faster gathering. Right, not available because no roads. What else do we need? So we do know that we do need food. That did sneak up on us. And I think instead of trying to use hot houses, we'll just use hunters' huts and spec into that properly. Even if it isn't as efficient, we can use the steam cores for things like coal mining and the wall drill, which I think we'll need more. Where can we chuck this that's sort of out of the way? Yeah, we'll chuck that there. So I don't think, there we go, we'll be able to use that very efficiently. Next up, we do need some medical posts. I want to chuck this in an area I'm going to try and keep warm anyway, so we'll put down 2 there, just expand the road a little bit. Now, 2 more, that's what, 10? And then we'll have 20 left. I might leave those 20 open for the time being. I won't try and rush to find a place for them to be. We do still need to plop down gathering posts, so I should remember that. 1, 2. Oh, 1, yeah, no. We'll plop this in the middle so the gathering post can go on either side. 2. There we go. Oh, maybe not here either. We'll put down the gathering post first. That's probably a smarter idea. Got 1 here. Have 1 here and 1 here. 1 here. Have 1 here. You might see if we can squeeze 1 in here. Fantastic. Put 1 right there, that's for certain. We want one there just to get rid of all these. One there. Fantastic. Alright, we'll unpause. I hope these guys will build everything as they need to quite quickly, especially the road. Danger of disease, yes, yes. A heat zone is too close to the corpse disposal pile. So yeah, everything can work now. Do faster gathering. What I might do actually is any leftover like kids and stuff we have, I'll get them to directly gather from that first ring instead of waiting for it to be done automatically with the collection. I can sort of force it to be done on my terms instead, which is something I need to remember. We will want to research heating for the gathering posts, or insulation. We do want steam hubs for the houses, otherwise our medical system just won't be able to cope at all. So yeah, what I will do is get those kids gathering from those 2, 3, 4. We'll just wait. We are definitely going to need to build some resource storage spaces. That is for certain. 2 more of those bad boys. 10 more people at this gathering post here. Another 10 here. Another 5 dudes there. We can build another tech center. Another workshop. Just trying to find a space for that is a little challenging. Especially at this stage. Build it over there, nice and out of the way. And we'll just extend the road there. There we go. Can we, yeah, dismantle that building? Thank you. And we'll put a gathering post in its place. We definitely want to put down a resource depot somewhere. About back here. For coal. Do less harm, give him what he needs. Go for it. Alright. I wonder if we can fit any more gathering posts anywhere. Can put one there. That one won't really do too much for us. This one will. And at the moment, that's where I think I'll leave that. So what we will do is we'll speed up time just a little bit. Have our little ant dudes build stuff. Fantastic. Research is complete, and we'll go for insulation straight off the bat. Coal. Fantastic. And we'll turn on the generator for a while. We are going to need to burn it at level 2. But I think level 1 for now should be okay. We might go health. We do need steam hubs. I won't address this right now, so discontent is going to go up. But that's okay. So yeah, we are out of children. So we are going to get some people working at those. And we do have enough steel to place a few steam hubs. So what we will do, just like last time, let's place that one there. We need one covering most of these, so we'll place one just there. Do have a tent here. Just deconstruct that and rebuild it a little closer. So again, we go to the steam hubs. some houses over here that aren't heated. Now when the temp drops, my goal isn't to keep them all warm, it's just to keep enough warm. So we don't overwhelm our pretty ill-prepared medical system. Because it is still quite weak. Now overcrowding wouldn't be bad, that's going to raise discontent quite a bit though. And I think I'd rather worry about... We do need to get a handle on discontent before we can worry about emergency shift, a 24-hour shift. So we've got another guy working there. Quite a number of sick people. That's okay. Right, so we definitely want our coal mining well in hand. We are getting, yeah, that's a lot of sick people. So even though it kind of screwed us over last time. I only want these two burning in those hours. Well, I don't even know if I want this one burning at all. Yeah, no, we'll get rid of that one. A voice in the ruins. So gathering post is gathering from there. And we've maxed out our wood. So I will pause and find somewhere to place that. Yeah. These two are too cold. Don't want people out of the cold, so I was going to use a little more of our coal. I will, in fact, build a coal mine right here, right now, because I am worried about our coal consumption. I should start worrying about food shortly as well. Build another resource depot. So it's going to say, yeah, steam cores are rare. Don't use them all in one place. Did have a notification sound? There we go. First amputation. Not much I can do about that. Some ruins have been cleared, fantastic, and we have some space for better housing, which to me is excellent. So those two bunk houses, we'll just scrap straight away. Burning up level 2. Is the coal mine complete yet? No. Where are these workers? That is starting to concern me a little bit. There they are. Gathering posts should be alright. And now we could go efficient gathering. And then we'll definitely go into... fewer amputations. Fantastic. So same event as last time. Gathering post resources depleted. There we go, we can dismantle that one. And we're gonna go wood. So we'll wait for the night time to build. I should have built that coal mine during the day. But you live and you learn. It is cold in there, so we are going to raise the temperature. That should be alright. So we do have some more space, so I think we'll go steel. I was originally planning on something else. We do have another cookhouse, so we don't need this one right now. Hope is slowly starting to rise. Discontent is slowly starting to dip. Which is very good news. Is there a gathering post around here? There is. It's just taking forever, so we could probably squeeze that in there. Is there a way I could prioritize this? It is too cold, and I don't want to force people out into the freezing air. It is only 32 wood, but I don't think they'd be able to gather it up fast enough to justify it. Our medical system is coping. It's not great, but it is coping. Though it is starting to get heaped up on. Just don't know where all these sick people are coming from. There's probably a whole heap of tents or something somewhere, which I've just completely neglected. No. I mean, it doesn't look like it. I can't see any. That is done. We could go for better storage, but I think we'll start moving towards food. And then the generator. Actually, we might do the generator now. It's going to take 9 hours, so we're only going to get one research done. Fewer people wouldn't be bad, but I think just advanced hunters would be better off altogether. Do need to start finding a thing for wood to be used on. The sick recover faster. We'll do that.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Child injured at work. We'll give them the day off. And most ruins are cleared, so hope will rise a little more. Fantastic. What we can do is slap down a gathering post there. And slap down another one there. And we'll wait a little more for those to be cleared. This is currently at Chile, so we can just chuck more people on there. I'm thinking things are looking promising. We are going to need more storage for wood. So it is a good idea just to get ahead of that. We don't want to max out on anything just yet. Hunters hangers, so before night arrives, then we kind of get screwed over by needing to wait. Even if that's not enough currently, it would be a good way of getting a better idea of where we're at. Now, we don't need to go into steelworks just yet. I would like to get into the next level. Because hopefully, by the time we've finished clearing out all these places, we should be alright. Now, do we have a second cookhouse somewhere? We do, but they're not able to make anything. Lots of ruins are being cleared. And we'll just do that for now. Still too cold to get the child out. Just yet. There we go. So I think we should get quite a bit of food. I don't know where these people are getting sick from. I don't know if it's could I put the corpse pile too close somewhere or what. Oh dear. We'll do coal, and we will reduce the level to 1. Protected mother. Can't make an exception. I'm sorry. Fantastic. So everyone should just, be at livable. I would very much like to start consolidating. We could probably find another area for the public house. So we'll start moving that around. definitely not nearly enough food. Reduces discontent. We don't super need it as of right now. I'd much rather get a couple more hunters hangers. There we go. Yeah, a lot of sick people. We do need 2 more medical areas. Really want to clear these areas out as fast as possible. Gathering post is depleted, so we'll scrap that. Get another 10 guys on there. We do need more food faster. So we are going to go flying hunter's gear. Frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Let them be. As tough as it is, I don't think it is, at the end of the day, their choice. I suppose. Like, that's a huge decision. That's not... Goddamn. Already I'm regretting that. Already. So yeah, we do want even more storage, which is good. So our food. Yeah, they died. Painful death. The patient who refused to amputation has just died of gangrene. We did our best to ease his pain, but he suffered terribly in the end. It was his choice. We should have just done it. We should have just done it. People are hungry. Yes, we'll feed them. Now, hopefully tonight we'll have enough hunters hangers. If not, we do have the resources to spare. Although I doubt it very much somehow. Organic fertilizer, we don't have. What's the care house? Hope will rise slightly. You will have to build a care house. Yes, yes. Soup might be what's needed. We'll do overcrowding. Just to start getting rid of all this. It's going to raise discontent quite a bit, but it should be alright. We're definitely going to need more hangers, that's for certain. Yeah, one starving person, but they should be alright. 180 food. Now that should sort it out, but voices in the ruins. This one has tapped out completely. So we should. The rescue came too late. Shit. I thought that would happen. Flying hunters gear researched. Fantastic. So house redesign wouldn't be bad because it will save us coal. I think what we will start doing is looking into steelworks and a wall drill. No, we'll do house redesign because we don't have the coal, and I'd rather do steamworks and wall drill than coal at this moment. Double rations for kids. I think we'll do that, even though we literally are in the middle of well, some might put mildly as a food crisis. I think it's worth it. I do. Another tech center up and running, and we'll get some more hunters hangers, I suppose. We do want a resource depot for more coal. We also want some more hunters hangers. So we can start putting down tents. Gathering post resources depleted, which is perfect timing, really. There. No more resources in that area, so we can get more hunters hangers going. Cowardly thugs. So we pulled several thugs from the ruins who served the previous leader. When these cowards realized that we were winning, they hid in the guardhouse pantry and were buried under the debris after a caught fire. What shall we do with them? Discontent will rise greatly, and we'll get 4 starving here. I think we'll take them on. Yes, they're murderers.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Where is... Oh, there it is. Coal. Yeah, we are getting quite close where I'd like us to be. So I think we can deconstruct that. What we will do is increase one of these lines all the way out. We'll do this one. No, it's slightly at a jagged angle and I don't really like that. Maybe we'll do this one over here. So all the way, and then a little bit to the left. And then we can scrap this road. We will dismantle that street. And just build out the back all the way. So I do think we'll definitely need some more hunters too. So we've got one more there. And we are starting to run out of steel a little bit. So yeah, we're going to want to start taking into better steel works for sure. My guys built the road, I think so. So is this inoperative because it doesn't have any more resources? Yes, it is. Same with those two. Now we can dismantle that road. More importantly, we can dismantle this awful road. And then get rid of this building. We'll build out the road behind so it looks like we should have enough food. Go steam steelworks, and then we'll start looking into getting like sawmills and whatnot up and running. But yeah, we've got plenty of workers, so we should be alright. We are gonna want storage space for raw food. We can't build it because we need quite a bit of steel actually. So we'll just move that there. That should be enough. So if we start looking at where some of these houses are, we can probably, yeah, move all of these guys out of where they're currently living. And our medical situation is more or less under control. Scrap those two, there we go. Now a care house wouldn't be bad. Neighborhood watch also wouldn't be bad. We do need our steel up and running before then though. So here we're just going to go raw food plus 300. Watchtowers we can construct. We've just been waiting for better steel. So this bad boy's all done. And we can construct one more row of housing. Forward. Ah, that's annoying. We can't have a perfect row. That's alright. We'll fix that up. We are going to need to start implementing guard houses anyway. So, for example, if I want a guard house, I wanted one right there. Or a watchtower, sorry. The next one I'd want to place would be about here. Divided in death. They've already paid for their crimes, so we do need to start seeing if we can get hope up. We do have plenty of food, so I think the food is resolved. Fantastic. Steel, steamworks, and we'll go advance next, and then we'll start looking towards wood. We will probably need coal as well. Scrapping that bunkhouse. And we'll build one last watchtower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should boost up our hope quite a bit. Steelworks. Now this temperature is going to drop quite significantly, so we do have heaters in place, which is good. We've got some more resources here we can probably yoink. Just go down like that, and steam steelworks. We can build 2 of those bad boys. The coal's almost completely finished. We'll start moving the people in this corner out, I think. Perhaps the ones in this corner. So wish there was a way to see which houses were occupied and which ones were still empty. So we've got 1 empty, 2 empty, 3, oh, just 3, 4 we'll say. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Okay, so we've got quite a few. We can definitely afford to get rid of most of these. Still need to work on building up bunkhouses and probably one last final row. What we will do actually is build a steam hub, kinda back here, and then we'll build a few tents and whatnot. Going to increase.
Cold is coming.
Don't worry. So everywhere is chilly.
Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Take those workers off there. Oh, never mind, we'll keep them there. The gathering post is just too cold. But if we turn the heater on, yeah, chilly. That's alright. So we do have plenty of food, we just don't have enough, we can definitely get rid of those two. Two, 3, scrap this one too. We've got to save the coal where we can now. So this one is definitely just a waste. This is cold, so we might get the engineers off there for today. Voices in the ruins. Oh, Jesus. We need a gathering post, and we'll chuck it there, just while we have that steam hub operational. So let me scrap that one. And that one. Yeah, we're keeping all those guys nice and toasty. Guys in the coal mine are cold. There's not too much we can do for them. It does look like, thanks to the coal mine, we are staying hot enough. Hungry for fed, excellent. Okay, so things are looking good. I think things are back on track. During the night, we'll upgrade the steelworks. We'll get ourselves a wall drill if possible, and then we'll look towards getting an advanced coal mine. Oh my gosh, this entire time I haven't had a crew out exploring. Oh dear God. Oh, I've been so foolish. Timely intervention. Well done. Resources, yeah, advanced steelworks. We'll do that once they finish up. These guys don't have a road. I thought they did have a road. There we go.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Yes, and this is when we were going to upgrade the steelworks, both to advanced. Probably get a couple of sick. It's okay. Now I do think we could probably afford morning gathering and then guard stations.
Listen,
We'll turn
everyone.
this bad boy onto 24 hours just so these workers don't get sick. Although I do believe most of these places are, oh, no, a lot of them are livable. Alright, explore it. Carry on to the rusting hulk. I am going to need to tech into faster exploration and whatnot. But I think because our coal seems to be okay for the time being.
Time to get to work.
So where is that? There it is. Let's scrap that. Victims rescued. So we rescued a group of engineers. They were trying to get the generator working when the fighting broke out, but were arrested by previous leaders' thugs. They were hurt, but they'll recover soon with proper medical attention. Fantastic. So some loyalists, I guess, to us, which is good news. Now if we do scrap that, okay, no one's homeless. If we scrap that, no one's homeless, so we can scrap this as well, which is fantastic. Now, as much as I would love to immediately go for the advanced wall drill, that is going to set us back quite a bit, and I would rather just getting more scouts out and about, searching. Yeah, that's going to save us a little bit of coal. Not a huge amount, but every little bit we save does do heaps for us. More scouts. Faster scouts too. And we'll get those guys heading towards the dreadnought. So yeah, at the moment our steel production is getting good. Lots of steel and a steam core, which is fantastic. Can sign a new law. Sign guard stations. Just upgrade those guys, because it won't cost us too much. Thankfully our core production is holding on. We are going to need better coal, so I think we'll start speccing into coal mining, advanced coal mining and whatnot. We are going to need a second cookhouse by the looks of things as well. Oh, man, I love the art in this game. This game is just incredible. Everything about it, phenomenal. So we are just going to construct a second cookhouse just over there. And if we need to, we'll move it later. So yeah, as you can see, our coal is starting to decline pretty rapidly. I think we should be okay though. So we'll get these guys heading down to the snow cliff next. And we are maxing out our steel storage, which is good. It's very good to be maxing out in steel. Lighter scout sleds, fantastic. We are definitely gonna need either more efficient generators or better coal. I think for the time being, more efficient generators would be better. Well, let's see. If we have a look now, we'll have this whole stretch to research better generators or better coal mining. Better wood is probably where we need to look into, but it is going to cost us 150 wood to even consider that. So we might actually go resource depot upgrade. 50% more is quite large. I will just... We are going to need a sawmill just to gather some of these trees. Because, yeah, I've let it get to the point where we don't have a wall drill and we're out of wood. She's kind of foolish, but it is what it is. Yeah, the last camp. Here we go. We'll go some more steel. We do have plenty of engineers left over. Our hope is slowly getting there. We might sign the patrol law. Steam cores. Near the base of the cliff, some dark forms are visible, buried deep under the ice and snow. Several huge crates are buried here. Exactly like the ones used to protect steam cores during transport. We'll dig them out. Lone boulder, so that's probably going to lead us to some more places. Yeah, I think if we get patrol, we can get hope up just in time. 6 hours left. Numerous tents, empty crates, sledges, and countless frozen bodies. We're afraid we know these poor people came from, or where these poor people came from. We expected these people to make their way to Winterhome in the 3rd Dreadnought. Now it seems that some calamity must have befallen them. We should try and find the rest of them, and not just because this part of the expedition was carrying several steam cores. So we'll head back before heading to the mighty wreck. Because I think I know what we will discover. So yeah, now everyone's actually got enough time and places to eat. I'm going to drop this to level 2. Or we can even drop it to level 1, actually. Shrouded cave, off we go. Which is going to rise a little bit. And the law we can sign. Patrol should push us over.
A new law has passed.
Yes. I hope that's enough hope. No, it's not. I don't know how we're going to get the last little bit of it. The generator is shutting down. Hope restored, thank goodness. Winterhome has recovered under your able management. Your people will now follow you through thick and thin, convinced that you were the right leader for these trying and troubled times. Now we must find out what's wrong with the generator. First, we need to research and build a repair station so we can examine it. It's probably going to be priority number 1. We are clearly in need of more coal. Very clearly. We can't turn the generator back on just yet. Less than an hour worth. Probably because it's still dropping. We can definitely get those guys researching. And the delivery of coal is going to allow us to start the generator back up. Let's take a look. How much is this going to cost us? Only 10 wood. Fantastic. Now, steam wall drill can be constructed. Where was it? There it was. There we go. So these guys have returned, and we'll send them immediately back out to the mighty wreck. We'll send them to the last camp first. Reprimand the guards. There we go. The entrance to the cave is hidden from view, shielded from the prevailing wind. The cave is deep and surprisingly warm. There's even a fresh water source here, a perfect place for a hideout. So we'll head back. We're starting to max out on food as well. We are going to build a repair station once we get enough wood. would definitely like more coal coming in. Just have to wait. There we go, the mighty wreck 8 hours away. Scouts have returned, and we'll send them to the freshwater spring. So we do have quite a number of steam cores, enough to fully max the coal mine to advanced. Condition worsened, so odd creaking noises were heard from the generator last night. It seems that whatever the problem is, it's getting worse. Rumors have started circulating in the city. People are afraid the generator will break down again. We must inspect it right away. That is the plan, gentlemen. That is indeed the plan. Oh, and they've arrived. The third of our dreadnoughts, wrecked by a powerful explosion. It's damaged beyond repair. It seems after one of the boilers exploded, the pressure in the others was raised to maintain the power of the engines, causing them to fail one by one. Perhaps the people building this dreadnought were rushed or used substandard materials. Let's head out to the rock formation.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Okay, so the good thing is we can construct the repair station. Now we could go even better coal mining. I think just a steam coal mine, just to help pull us ahead a little bit. Scouts have reached rock formations. Ah, let him speak, it's his right. He's lying, chase him away. I suppose we'll let him speak. Mass grave. Oh dear. Freshwater spring. Several pools are kept from freezing by springs gushing from the fishes in the rocky bottom. There are plenty of fish in the water. Flashes of silver shimmer from the fish as they dart between submerged boulders, nibbling algae from them, a reminder of the greener past of this place. We don't know what species they are, but fresh fish would be a welcome addition to our menu. We'll head to the snow dune. Wonder why this is still like that. Did I not do something there? Interesting. There's something going on there. Oh, right. Never mind. Probably find out in the next episode. I am gonna wrap it up soon. Now 60 people can be stationed here. We'll put 23 engineers on there. Just because at the rate we're researching stuff, I don't think we should encounter any problems. The last dreadnought. The chief of the team investigating the cause of the generator malfunction takes you aside. He is visibly concerned. This is why. I was thinking about the last of the dreadnoughts that brought us here. The only one we haven't taken apart yet. At first it seems we'd have to dismantle it to fix the generator, but now I think we may need it intact after all, just in case, you know, we have to leave the city. Yeesh. Things are looking a little grim. Now a 4-man wouldn't be bad. It will cost us a little extra food, but we have food more or less sorted now. Scouts have reached the mass grave. It's a mass grave, probably of the people who died from the third dreadnought steam boiler exploded. We opened the mass grave to count the bodies. It was a difficult and gruesome task, as many of them were torn to shreds by the explosion. We have heartbreaking news. After adding the bodies found here to those from the last camp, it seems that everyone who was traveling in the third dreadnought has died. Oh my god. Several steam cores were left here as gravestones. We decided that the living needed them more. My god. This just gets grimmer and grimmer by the moment. The generator is deteriorating. Sir, a frightened crowd has surrounded the generator Anxiously watching jets of high-pressure steam escape from a number of places. We must find out what's happening right away. People are starting to panic. It's alright, I've got my engineers on the case, boys. The engineers are on the case. Oh wow, the temperature is going to drop quite significantly soon. A distinct spot in the Frostland to a frozen forest. Fantastic. We're definitely going to want to start rounding off these places. So, order. We want another guard station somewhere. We can plop it here. That should cover most of them. And it should stay warm itself. And we'll round that out. All the way across to there. I forget, we're running low on wood. And we have run out of workers. Interesting. So we might need to get a factory up and running so we can get these amputees back to work. Reach the barren. Hello. Stone ship. I'll send them back to Winterhome before approaching the stone ship. Scouts have reached the frozen forest. All the trees are dead, some of them cracked from the sudden frost that must have come of the Arctic summer. There's a fair amount of usable wood here we can take with us to Winterhome. So back we go. Dismantle that. Steam coal mine research. We'll actually get that up and running more or less right away. Now, wood is an important resource. House insulation wouldn't be bad, but we need to start converting our buildings into houses is the issue. I'd much rather start researching the efficiency of the generator, because we are going to start running into some coal-related issues. Now, if we go steam hub. That's how you do that. Our engineers have finished inspecting the generator. It has a catastrophic flaw. It will keep breaking down, and each malfunction will cause the stress within the generator to start rising. We'll be able to patch it up using the repair station, but these fixes will not last for long. The generator will eventually break down permanently and then explode from the rising stress. Winterhome is doomed. Oh my god. And just like that, all hope plummets. We have to evacuate. So the chief engineer says there's still hope. We didn't dismantle the last of our dreadnoughts. If we repair it, we can leave Winterhome and find another place to live. Yeah, people are doubtful. Where would we go? It's nothing but a frozen wasteland as far as the eye can see. But we have to try. Our only option is to evacuate as many as possible during the using the dreadnought we didn't fully dismantle. We have to first build an evacuation center, then we have to send engineers to refit the dreadnought. We'll need steel and steam cores to convert decks into cabins for people on board, and food rations to feed them through the journey. So, what we can start doing, more or less straight away now, is scrapping these tents. And once they're all consolidated in one spot, we can start upgrading them, which will take wood and hopefully leave our steel mostly untouched. I think that's where we'll leave it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Things are looking a little grim, if I do say so myself. Hopefully we can turn this around. I'm feeling not overly confident, but I feel like we've got a pretty good chance. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I've been Max the Gaming Lamb. It has been an absolute delight. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.